Honk for now at the Meadowlands in East Rutherford, New Jersey, but hope these fans came prepared. We are expecting rain during the game here at MetLife Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. On the visitors' sideline, the Bills head coach Joe Brady. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the other side, his counterpart, the Jets head coach. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Bills offense heading out, led by their now 30-year-old quarterback, the MVP of the NFL a couple of seasons ago, Josh Allen.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. He continues to stay one step ahead. The ball at this rate is going to be a hard group to beat.
Pass play good for 18 to get this one started.
I think this is just simply the case, Mike, of a great throw and an even better catch, and there's just not a whole lot else for the defender to do. I mean, he is sticking with him stride for stride. Perfect throw, perfect catch, and really nothing else you can do.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They get the tackle out of Northern Iowa, Spencer Brown.
Still first down.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's to Kincaid once again.
Allen's pass complete to number 86, Dalton Kincaid. A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
Allen now on second down. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Big play there for the Bills. 33 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be second down. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
Gano's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. To return is Nyheim Hines. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Out come the Jets on offense and their quarterback, Cade Klubnik, the 4th-round pick out of Clemson.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
After a gain of 5 on 1st down, it is 2nd and 5. Another run here with Hall. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Geno Stone with the tackle.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Klubnik. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. Incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here we go on fourth down. It's Allen. He'll try to run for it. Not only do they convert on fourth down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Dion Walker on the tackle. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they come up now 2nd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot. You try to run a play like that, it is blown up behind the line. Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. See what happens on 3rd and goal. Play action. Here's Allen. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Here is Graham Gano. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. The rain has eased momentarily, and we'll see how long it lasts as they come up here for 1st and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here is Klubnik. That's pulled in, Najee Harris. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a game.
This drive, a second big play. This one for 22. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Klubnik. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example. You never go broke taking a profit, and give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun is Klubnik. He'll get that to Wilson. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bills' 3-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll try to run it with Hall. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. They'll try the sneak. Oh, he's trying to push his way forward, but he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down. He might have even lost yards on that play, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Fairbairn's kick is good, and the Jets are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
It's amazing, Mike, no matter how fast the league progresses, there's still some teams that are just late adopters. And listen, I get it. It is hard to stick yourself out there. Failure is ultimately very hard to explain away at the end of the game. But 4th and 1, 4th and 2, I'm keeping my offense on the field. I just understand the value of touchdowns, especially in today's modern game. 3 points over time is just not going to get it done.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Moore going in motion. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
To play in the first half of a three-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. It is 3rd and long. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On 4th down, Bill's going to send out the rookie Tommy Doman to punch it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Jets offense ready to get back to work. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Klubnik. That's caught, and it's Omar Cooper. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
So they have it 2nd and 1. Play fake. They're going to throw with Klubnik. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee.
Still second down.
On second down, it's Klubnik. one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. Third down coming up.
And 11.
From the shotgun, it's Klubnik. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
For the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will tie the game.
Snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
To return, here's Ray Davis. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Klubnik going to throw on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That's caught left side by Cooper. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
Third down and 9.
There's two pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact, that's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. On first down, Klubnik. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Baby, let's go.
Klubnik now from the gun. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down.
We got twins. Twins.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
That's good.
And this is really just all about the second effort. I mean, they've got him stopped initially, but it's his ability to just continue to push through the initial contact, push forward to that first down marker, and he didn't get it by much, but that's a really good effort.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
First down.
Klubnik to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out. The Bills have got it. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown.
This was just a disaster from start to finish. I mean, he's retreating, he's trying to get away from the rush, but going backwards doesn't often make things better. He's hit, stripped, and defense does a nice job securing the ball and taking it back for a touchdown.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in, that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. Klubnik to throw here on second down. That caught over the middle is Wilson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A nice throw by the rookie. It gets his guys a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Here is Klubnik on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On the coverage.
Klubnik to the air once more. They'll set up the screen to Hall, and they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far,
Still second down.
and it draws the flag. To the air again. Klubnik. He's inside the 25. Now Famey Fairbairn on for the extra point.
Famey Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
He gets it to go, and the Jets will even the score here in the third.
13 all.
So back to level after time for the kickoff. Davis now to return it. Oh! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
25-yard line.
In motion, Shakir. Allen now on 2nd down. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Gun. Throw here for Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Allen's pass
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Bills.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. And that one incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you. And all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air once more is Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff look. So after back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing again is Allen. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And they're going to bring him down. But there is a penalty marker on the field. Klubnik. They'll try to set up the screen here. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Throwing on 2nd down, Klubnik. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here is Klubnik. Left side, that is caught by Sadiq. And he'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
46-yard line.
In some rhythm, good drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again, Klubnik. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. That one looked in by Sadiq. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Give up the middle with Hall. And the defense all over that one. They stopped him. There is no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he overhits that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The Bills' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Big play there to begin quarter number 4.
And the Bills' first down.
In motion, Shakir. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 10.
1st and 10.
First down, Buffalo.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on
Ball
the
placed
pickup.
at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Josh Palmer. A gain of 14. First down, Bills.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense by executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, you know, I understand the logic, right, Mike? You say, okay, at the end of this drive, we just want the lead. And, all right, so you've checked that box. But with this much time left, I think I'm standing on the sideline if I'm the coach. I'm really considering going for it in that spot. So time will tell if the decision to kick it pays off.
This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Klubnik. Pass, caught, it's Sadiq. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Right back to Sadiq again. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They go with Hunt, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Tim Patrick was the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Across the 20 to mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense about ready to take over once more. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore, and it'll be 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throw once more. Here's Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up
This is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Again, it's Allen to the air. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Bills bringing on the punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Jets offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Rain now starting to come down as they step to the line of scrimmage to begin this drive. On 1st down, Klubnik. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. A run with Davis. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now the spike comes with 9 seconds showing on the clock. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to win the game. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So a road win here for the Bills, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.